Hello, my dear research scholars. Here we are with the next topic, preparation of resume. In the previous topic, we have had a look at how to write a letter of job application, cover letter. Now we are moving forward to resume writing. And therefore, this code goes very important. Please understand what it says. My dear research scholars, there is no second chance. Therefore, draft your resume and thus create the first, yeah, you're right, the first impression. How? In this way. Before we move on to understanding what resume means, we need to understand the difference between resume, CV, curriculum vitae, and biodata. Here is the difference. Resume in French meaning summary of skills, education, employment, accomplishments if any, abilities and talents. It runs therefore for 1 or 2 pages and used specifically for private sector jobs. Biographical data, that is biodata, making use of personal facts and chronologically listing educational background, professional background, skills, hobbies, interests and achievements. Runs therefore for 2 to 3 pages and used applying for government jobs or research grants. Curriculum vitae. In Latin it means course of life and it is specifically used for research oriented jobs. Runs 2 to 3 pages or even longer than that depending on the research that you have undertaken. Used especially when applying for healthcare research, academic teaching, scholarships, fellowship and scientific jobs with good experience in all these fields. Resume. Summary of specific skills customized to the application that you are giving for, to the post that you are applying for, to the advertisement that is mentioned in the portal. And it is written in third person. The structure involves career objective, summary of qualifications, industry experience, professional affiliations, voluntary initiatives. Please note, very importantly, interviewers spend not more than 30 seconds to select or reject your resume. How important it is. First, resume writing tips. Have a sensible email ID. Avoid your college or university email ID. Maybe that is even closed and therefore have a sensible one or formal one, maybe highlighting your name or surname either. Use a resume template easily available on the net. Use formal language only. Avoid contractions, avoid jargon, no technical language, no technical words. Avoid slang language and no informal terms. This way. Use traditional font size, Times New Roman 10 or Arial 12, Garamond or Calibri 12. 1 or 2 pages resume only. Actually 1 page, but maybe another page to add. Draft your resume related to the advertisement that you are applying, related to the post that you are applying, depending on the company that you are applying. Similarly, avoid too many personal pronouns like I, me, myself, because we are making use of third person mostly. Write numbers, that is 1 to 9. Suppose you are using, write them in words and 10 onwards numerically. Similarly, add both hard skills, technical skills that is, and soft skills, interpersonal skills. Carefully proofread. Avoid the grammatical errors, spelling errors and even typo errors, no typing errors. And please, therefore, visit grammarly.com and make your resume error-free. Save the document file into PDF format before attaching it to the mail. Put your resume online on the job portals easily available like LinkedIn, etc. Similarly, never staple a resume. If at all you are giving a hard copy, do not staple it. And if so, clip it with a non-destructive paper clip. Very important point. Format of a resume includes photograph, objective, skills, education, achievements, experience, professional connections and personal details. This is what a resume, your one-page resume will look like as if, starting with the photograph and ending with the references. Photograph and your personal details that include full name, address, contact details, that is mobile number, email ID, and if you have a LinkedIn profile, mention that. The next to come on the left hand side in the margin, soft skills. Effective communication skills, problem solving, critical thinking, time management, motivation, responsibility, etc. I have given you a list of soft skills. Mention any amongst these that are related to your personality. So check accordingly and do mention maybe 3 to 4 or max to max 5. Hard skills. Machinery skills, software skills, tools, languages. Oh my goodness. I think you all know it better. Technical skills, hard skills. Career objective. I've given you 3 examples. Any one objective you can think about, you can write on your own considering these 3 examples. Let me read out the first 2 for you. Firstly, secure a responsible career opportunity to fully utilize my training and skills while making a significant contribution to the success of the company. Another way, to join an interactive organization that offers me a constructive workplace for communicating and interacting with customers and people. Prepare your own. Academic summary. Reverse chronological order in the tabular format or by making use of bullet points. Reverse chronological order starting with the latest of them. Work summary or internship. Reverse chronological order, and you will be mentioning the name of the organization, your role or your responsibility, and the duration that you have worked over there. Project details. All those projects that you have undertaken that you were a part of either in college or in your university or maybe in your previous job. Mention that. The detail is like name of the project, your role and responsibility over there, and also the description in 2 lines. Achievements or accomplishments or activities that you have undertaken and so on. Again, in the reverse chronological order, only the relevant ones. In bullet points specifically, and the details like what was it, where did you, and when did you. Personal details such as date of birth, permanent address, and that is even languages that you have been knowing. Please mention the proficiency level of those languages and interest, hobbies or interests that you can add value to your personality. The last part, but an optional part, only if asked, you will be mentioning references. Any of your professor's name you can mention or your internship manager's name you can mention. Similarly, give their designation, the name of the organization that they are a part of and the contact details. Only the phone number is enough. This is particular information that I have taken from the website mentioned below. The URL is given over there. And it is very important considering the current times because we are all into social media and our social media accounts play a major role when you are applying for a particular job. When will you mention your LinkedIn profile? Always. That will give the hiring manager more information, details about your professional pursuits. Similarly, your Facebook or Twitter or Instagram account will be used only in these circumstances, such as whether you are applying for a particular role, particular job, particular place or a particular background, particular industry. Then only you will mention about the other social networking details like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. These are the references you can make use of for drafting your resume. The details are given over there. Please have a look at those. For skills, that is for hard skills or especially soft skills, please go through these two websites. And for objective statement, go through these two websites. They will help you and make you write a better one. Follow these URLs. Lastly, you know you are the best. Believe in yourself. Leave the rest. Go out and shout. All is well with myself. Good luck. Thank you and namaste from Dr. Nomita Kolnurkar.